The captains that pilot the charter boats plying the waters around St. John are every bit as interesting as the places they take their passengers to see. And here is two more. Meet brothers Josh and Matt Slayton, owners of St. John Charter, Lion in the Sun. Two guys who ditched the rat race just a couple of years after entering it. Fresh out of school, both were working impressive but high-stress jobs in their hometown of Boston.
I was at the Harvard Grad School of Education working as a faculty assistant, going into an office every day in front of a computer. And the best part of work was my 30-minute walk home from work. So.
I was also in Boston. We lived a few miles apart from each other. And I was working at Sears as a store manager. And you go to work every day and you deal with every problem customer that walked through the store as the manager, and it just wasn't fun.
And they realized early that wasn't how they wanted to go through life. But why throw away good jobs in Boston to get into the boating business in the Virgin Islands?
I think we both just enjoyed being around happy people, and everybody on vacation is in a good mood, and so that's why we ended up talking about how can we stay down here, and what can we do that will be fun. And with the boat, we decided, let's write a business plan where we're out on the water every day and where we get to meet those people on vacation every day that are happy. And we started Lion in the Sun.
Now, these guys started their business a couple of years ago in a tent at Maho Bay, and they have grown it into one of the busiest island hopping charters on St. John. And at such a young age, they have full support of their family, still back in Boston. Well, almost full support.
Our sister hadn't been down to visit us yet, and she wanted to come down, and she didn't have the money to buy her plane ticket, so she asked Mom and Dad if they'd help her. And I think Dad called the next day and said, "Now, Josh, I'm going to help your sister with her plane ticket. We're going to pay for half of her ticket for her." "Oh, that's awesome, great, so she can come and visit. The three of us can hang out and have a good time." And he said, "I want to be clear, though, we're paying for the half she flies home on." So they were supportive of us coming down. They were real excited to see Matt and I choose to enjoy to go to work, choose something that we would enjoy and love, but at the same time they didn't want to see all three of us disappear from them.
Lion in the Sun is a 26-foot twin V weekender with plenty of room for passengers to relax, in shade or in the sun, and in comfort.
It's a catamaran style. It's got two hulls. The design is so that it takes waves a little easier. If anybody's ever been in a single hull boat, you may remember slapping down across the waves. A boat like this is designed to take those waves a lot smoother.
And the name, Lion in the Sun, is both a play on words and a reference to a nearby landmark.
It's a great name, Lion in the Sun. It's what we do all day on the boat. We lie around in the sun. And it's a catamaran, so the cat and the lion, that works really well. But they're up around Salt Island in the British Islands. There's a rock formation that looks like a sphinx kind of crouching. When the sun comes up in the morning, it comes up over the back of the lion, and originally that's where the boat gets its name from. For me, captaining the boat, the one thing I tell myself every morning is that these people work for 50 weeks out of the year to come down here, and they want to spend their 2 weeks vacation with us on the boat for one day, and it's your responsibility to give them a great day. And that's the thing I remind myself in the morning just before I meet them, is these guys want to have a great day.
People that come to the boat at 8:30 in the morning, it's early for some people on vacation, and they're not all that smiley and happy, and they get on the boat all nervous and not knowing what to do really, but it's kind of fun to see them change throughout the day. Yeah, and start to see smiles and start to see them relax, and they put away their cell phones, and if they're not looking at their cell phones by the time we drop them off at 4:30 or 5, then great. If they're leaving the dock smiling with smiles on their faces, and that's what we wanted to do. So.
Lion in the Sun, another great way to get off of St. John, and a chance to meet a couple of young guys who figured out early how to beat the rat race.